Look, there are 5 universal truths, and universal truth number 3 is that everybody loves a special hat. Come at me if you don't believe that. Everybody loves a special hat, and no other cruise company loves a special hat like Carnival Cruise Line, and their cruise ships are incomplete until they get their special hat. Well, fortunately, today, their latest cruise ship has gotten their special hat. TUI Cruise Line is notifying guests of challenges in Corfu, Greece, because of wildfires. Royal Caribbean International has announced its next Asian deployment. And could we be looking at a future that includes nuclear-powered cruise ships? A major cruise ship builder is starting to dabble. The answer could be yes. Cruise news and my views. Let's talk about it. Cruise news. Cruise news. Cruise news. Here's Tony. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Cruise News and Views. I am your host, Tony, here to talk you through everything going on in cruising. And it is Wednesday, July the 26th, 2023. And well, we've got some cruise news. Before we get deep into the cruise news, I want to take a moment and ask all of you fine folks out there to have a positive thought for my friend Don Terrace, cruise tuber Don Terrace from Don's Family Vacations. He's going in for his 8th cancer surgery today. They're removing his adrenal gland. It's the next phase of his cancer treatment. He'll probably be in the hospital for around 7 days, but that surgery is happening today. So please have a positive thought for Don, for his surgery, for his recovery. I sure love that guy. Honestly, I'm happy to say it. I've traveled with him quite a bit. He feels like a brother to me. I certainly am concerned for him today, but also excited that he's getting the medical attention that he needs so that he can keep on keeping on. So yeah, a shout out to Don Terrace. Much love, and I hope you're doing well, buddy. Cruise news story number 1, the Carnival Jubilee has gotten its funnel. Like I said, everybody loves a special hat, and there seems to be nothing more iconic in cruising than the funnel, the whale tail funnel for Carnival cruise ships. I was just trying to think, like I stuttered there because I'm thinking, is there anything more iconic in cruising than that? It's exciting. The Jubilee continues to march her way to completion so that she can start taking on passengers. It'll be the next XL class cruise ship for Carnival Cruise Line, joining the Mardi Gras and the celebration in one joyous sisterhood of cruise shippery, all of them with their own special hats. It's like Kentucky Derby Day down there where they're putting the funnel on. No, I like the funnel. I like the whale tail. I do think it is iconic. Congratulations, Carnival, for your new hat. Cruise news story number 2, major cruise travel company provider TUI has alerted its cruise passengers going to the island of Corfu that there is some challenges going on there. There have been evacuations from that island, certain parts where wildfires are running wild, pushing the temperature up to 40 degrees Celsius. It's causing some challenges for residents in Corfu, especially as the fires may be bearing down on their property. But Corfu is also a major tourism destination. TUI has clients scheduled to visit their resorts in Corfu. They also have clients that are cruise ship passengers on their Marella cruise ships going to Corfu. They've reached out to them saying there is some challenges in Corfu. If you want to change your travel plans, you can do that for no additional fees. However, they're saying, look, we are open for business. They're still going to make those stops for the cruise ships. The resorts are still open. So come on to Corfu if you want. But if you don't feel comfortable with it, you can change your plans without any additional fees, which I think is good. I know it doesn't impact many of us here in North America, but I'll throw it over to the European audience. Are you booked on any of these cruises? Are you going to go to Corfu? You're going to skip it? Leave a comment below. Cruise news story number 3, Royal Caribbean has committed another cruise ship to Southeast Asia, announcing that the Anthem of the Seas will be home porting in Singapore starting in November of 2024. There will be a variety of itineraries on Anthem of the Seas schedule, including popular destinations like Vietnam and Malaysia, Bali. I really kind of dig this announcement. That's a part of the world I would like to see some more of. And it's always fun to be able to do it on a product that you're really familiar with. Anthem of the Seas will be offering itineraries out of Singapore from November 2024 through March of 2025. Is this a place you would like to go? Leave a comment below. Now, are nuclear cruise ships in our future? Such an interesting question. I got to tell you all about a new development that's being embraced by one of the world's largest shipbuilders. But before I do that, let me quickly invite you to subscribe. Are you someone who likes to keep up with what's going on in cruising? Are you interested in the cruise news, but you don't find yourself having the time to look through all of the cruise news out there? Well, I got you. I got you, boo. I am your hucklebearer. I'm your huckleberry. I will be glad to take a look at the cruise news, curate the stories that I think are important to the masses, and put it right here in your face. Brand new YouTube channel here focused on cruise news. We just passed 23,000 subscribers. We're making our way to our next goal of 25,000 subscribers. Would you be a part of that number? You can subscribe. Just click the button right under the video. It doesn't cost anything. It lets YouTube notify you when the new show comes out. And well, it will get me to say thank you in advance. Now, what in the J. Robert Oppenheimer is going on here? Shout out to Jay from The Ship Life. I love when I like that tagline. And real quick, I did see the movie Oppenheimer, the new Christopher Nolan 3-hour epic. I'll give you a 10-second movie review. It was pretty fantastic. Visually stunning, well acted. There was no CGI, which was both refreshing and amazing at the same time. So many stellar performances there, political intrigue. This was a heavy movie with a heavy message. It was all heavy, but it was very well done. A long time to sit in a theater for sure, but I would recommend it if you have any interest in Christopher Nolan films, if you have any interest in the Manhattan Project and J. Robert Oppenheimer's role in it. This is a must-see. I'm contemplating seeing it again. It was really that good. Have you seen Oppenheimer? What did you think about it? And of course, how does that tie into the cruise news today? Well, one of the world's largest shipbuilders, Fincantieri, has partnered with a nuclear energy company called Nucleo to work on a test, a proof of concept, maybe a viability test on whether or not large vessels can be powered and sustained by small nuclear reactors. It's a fascinating idea, a fascinating concept. We know that one of the biggest dings against the cruise industry is its environmental footprint. And well, essentially with these nuclear reactors that you can put on large vessels, you eliminate most of that. You have a fuel source that only has to be renewed every 10 or 15 years. It's very clean. It's pretty amazing if they can pull this off, but anytime you talk about something that is nuclear, it also raises a lot of red flags. People are thinking immediately, I would think of 3 Mile Island or Chernobyl, that kind of thing. But you got to remember, a lot of those disasters with nuclear power happened 20, 30 years ago, and technology has advanced. I am no expert to speak on some of the safety protocols that go with these small nuclear reactors for, vessels that could be used, other than the fact that there is some extensive conversation about the safety and whether it's viable, that kind of thing. What do you think when you hear about a nuclear-powered cruise ship? Do you find it to be an innovative way to move cruising into the future? Or are you flailing your arms around wildly saying, danger, Will Robinson, danger, Will Robinson? I don't need my cruise to remind me of 3 Mile Island or Chernobyl. I don't know. I find it to be interesting. I can't wait to track along with what's going on here. I'm always fascinated by innovation. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. A big thanks to everybody who translated the letters over there on the shelf yesterday. A lot of those comments had something to do with garlic, but there were some really creative comments out there. I'm going to share some of those with you in a future episode. But a big thanks. Big thanks for watching the show today. I hope you feel informed. I hope your brain is full, like your tummy would be if you ate too much pizza. And if that's true, you could do me a solid. You could hit the like button. I would appreciate it. This is Tony for Cruise News and Views. And well, until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye. Cruise News, Cruise News, Cruise News, it's over.